And we're back. Well, we should be back. There was an update to Social Blade as well, the chat program that I'm using for multi-channel stuff. Hopefully it works better. Getting a weird bug after I raided someone, it would like switch my chat channel. Anyway, so we're working on more. Yeah, we're trying to figure out what a camera does that. So NPC requesting station waypoints. Did that actually work? Ship navigation can't find star system. Hey, there's two now. Hey, they're working. Oh, that's cool. I gotta figure out why it's showing the debug code. It's like each one of those should have a unique mesh. But they don't seem to have a unique mesh. Cool, they're all doing their thing. Let me actually like pop out that chat. Alright, so this is now working fine. We just had to reverse the landing pad approach and departure. Yeah, so let's find every place in the game where we're looking for a space. There should be a lot. David! How's it going? Hey bro, it's been a long time. How's it going, David? I don't think it's been that long. Let's make sure our UI is unique. How have things been? Good so far. Way too warm because it's super hot here. Which sucks. But other than that, the heat is not helping. Hey Steve, how's it going? I need to install Project Stars. Isn't it not released? You're doing good. That's awesome. Yeah, we're keeping that camera reference. Have I tried 3.24? No, not yet. Uniform's been playing it. I haven't heard anything, you know, positive or negative about it. Some people say Cargo's worse. I love how it's called Trade Empires. And, you know, I don't see anything Empires about it. Check when they're releasing it. I'm busy right now, unfortunately. I have no idea when they're releasing it. Okay. The moving of cargo to and from your ship feels amazing. Like doing it physically, you mean? What have you been doing in the game? Or like what routes have you been doing? Now you just need to know the right box and how much each ship. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of that's in the game files. The cargo size grids. Those were all in the game. Through volumes, cargo volumes. There's a network problem here in Nigeria. Oh, that sucks. What am I doing now? I'm working on just optimizing a few things that I was doing for how we get the star system from the ships. Getting ships pretty much flying on the road and traversing from point A to point B. It's pretty much what I'm working on. So we have our little gravity testing scene here. Each of these NPCs will be doing their own little pathfinding. So they're kind of like, right now they're grabbing waypoints from the station each. Right, so on each of these stations, we have, there's just 4 waypoints right now, that's why they're kind of freaking out, and there isn't anything else for them to do here. So they're kind of just like wandering around aimlessly right now, kind of, you know, just going around place to place. But these ships are now completely flying on their own and going from point A to point B. And I'm kind of bridging the gap. So the idea is that we have the gravity too strong. I want to get the NPCs spawning their own ships and taking their own cargo from point A to point B. So like they'll go to their own trading terminal, spawn in their own ships, which will have cargo for the contract that they accepted. And then, you know, so that way if you blow up a ship, the ship will always have the cargo in it, you know, that it was traveling with. Ignore the debugging. Right, so just getting everything kind of happening on its own right now is kind of what I'm working on today. That and dying of heartburn from the pizza and the heat. But yeah, just want to kind of get the whole system working. And then I can kind of, you know, I can improve upon it. But it's important to me that NPCs can spawn their own ships. Have you checked when... No, I'm not going to do any research on when you're releasing it, unfortunately. I'm sure you can do it. What are you doing, ship? I love how jank they are right now. Like a glove. Yeah, it's perfect. That's their gravity compensation going totally wrong. At least they're working. Yeah, they're supposed to be more like this. See how they come in cushion? The issue is that the you know, the landing pad references need to reverse when they're leaving. So they kind of move up to the hover point and turn. So it's not so jank. And then it will it'll behave itself. But that's a more problem. I gotta figure out what the debug lines for each of the ships are being weird. Like, they're working when they're close, but like, why are they showing up? Like, whenever one of them shows up, it shows up for all of them. which is not supposed to happen. So yeah, that's the joy of game everything. Trying to get things done while not being too long. Yeah, because we need to do the cargo. We need to. What is needed for this? We need to be able to preload the cargo volumes. So in systems, so in our active sprint, we need, so ship cargo area, ability to preload, preload NPC cargo, and we need to be able to save and restore the cargo area for the actual player itself, also for the ship cargo area. All right, so we need to actually like save store cargo good to ship inventory. So we need to make the cargo grid persistent, and we need to make it like actually be able to like spawn in anything that we put into it if we save and load. Have I checked that? No, I don't have time to check it. I don't know when that game was releasing. I just don't know. If someone else wants to check, they're more than welcome to. So saving and storing cargo ship inventory. We also want to redo the hangar cargo area. Same thing, same coding. That's save and store. Cargo volume. So all of this is going to be like the same amount of work, pretty much, for all edge cases. We have a voxel-based cargo volume. And anything we snap into place, we want to be able to save and load it in. And have it like spawn locked in place. I don't know when it is. You have Google. I don't know when it releases. I don't believe it's going to be a thing. It looks like an Unreal. Right, still unconfirmed. Oh, that's different. Maybe it's not different. Project Store. That's an anime. iOS. There was one that came out for. I don't know. I'm not getting any textures from another game, unfortunately. It's not help. Yeah, they don't know. If the company doesn't know, then I highly doubt I know. Done raycasting, strip body collider, follow camera chase camera for vehicles. NPC spawning their own ship and NPCs pathfinding. This is actually done. Disable ship collider in the mag area. Oh man, I wish it wasn't so warm. Get root, get our camera. I'm sorry if I'm inconveniencing. No, yeah, no worries. I understand that you would really like to play the game. Get root space. Let's do we need a camera reference here? Prime projectiles. It's already happened later on in the chip interaction. Yeah. Should get some water while I'm not dying here. Eat. Oh. Be one of those Nick fans, I know. Yeah, it sucks being super warm. Like I'm just literally sweating to death here in my shirt. And it makes it harder to focus. Concentrate on what I'm doing. Oh. I don't think I'm allowed. Otherwise, that'd be great. What? Yeah, the stars of some bitter gravity bodies in the ship warp. Gravity influence, if any, warp the nearest gravity object. Yeah, I really actually need to organize this. Like UI should always be unique. So from the current scene, we can always grab UI by UI. Can you make it unique in the actual? No, I guess you can't. It is in the UI group though. Yeah, I wonder how we want to actually save that for the cargo grid. Do we want to do it just to, like, serialize it all and have it spawn and despawn automatically? Or whatnot. Yep, too dehydrated. Is that the NPC tick? Fix that. 20 NPCs. Yeah, it's a marker of something. I'm not finding waypoints, finding a room. Ugh. Tick stats. So on our logic tick, you and this is technically going to be based upon if changed edited. There's that. We're not even using the agent here. I think. Neat. NPCs get there. Agent is NPC agent. So I don't have to define it. Let's say if it is set up. Yeah, and I'll be right back. I gotta use the washroom and pull myself off a bit. I'll be RB. Airstream. Yeah, dying. Scared. Scarred. Dying of the heat. Getting more water and I'll be back. Oh. I went to attempt to put some water on my face to kind of cool myself down a bit. And because it's too warm, I can't function. Even, oh man, even my headset is stuck to my. Yeah, too warm. We're cleaning up code, but I'll show you what we're working on. If all of this optimization isn't going to break everything, which it might. You're good. I'm just being a sarcastic dick. It's all good. I expect nothing less of my audience. So this is gravity testing, and now we have the ships finding the star system that they're in on Awaken, so they can register themselves as NPCs of the star system. So they can be given all of the star system's waypoints for their navigation system, so they know where they're going and how to get there. So now they're completely able to fly by wire. Ignore how graceful they're coming in there. Everything is perfect. It's all Pagan's fault, just so you know. Hey, it's all good. I appreciate it. We're gonna worry about the flipping over the way they approach later. But anyway, on this side of this, was the approach vector is if the landing pads are the right direction. This is how they're supposed to land. Right? They self-counter the gravity, they come in, they land, and then they take off. But ideally, they need to take off, reach the hover target, and then turn around. So we need to look at our station's arrival point and actually figure out what our angle offset is from the current ship to the approach from the arrival point, because then we'll know exactly which direction we're facing, so that way we can determine whether we need to turn around in the hangar or not. See, they automatically recorrect themselves, come in, land, and adjust. That's how it's supposed to be. The issue is on this side, the landing pad is facing away, so it wants to align itself by flipping over, but the gravity is too strong. So what it's actually doing is it's turning upside down because it's trying to barrel roll, right? Because that's like its calculated best way to reach that angle. So that's why they're, instead of coming in around, they're coming in and flipping over and then taking off, which makes taking off great, but you know. But anyway, they're stable. So what I would do is getting the NPCs actually following pathfinding stuff now. So we have this debug view. I can actually see what the NPC's hunger, thirst, boredom, tiredness, and idle of each NPC. Because every NPC has their own state machine. Their job is to go get food, and you know, like when they get hungry, they go to the bar, they go to the, you know, they move around the station, meeting their own dependencies, kind of like Skyrim. You know what I mean? And the way NPCs work is they're actually a seed. So as long as the seed exists, the NPC can be persistent. So like that seed put through the system determines like the first name, last name, you know, what shader properties they have, and you know, and then when I'm storing persistent data on the NPC. In the player data, we just need to store the seed, like, this is my player, and what the reputation or whatever would be, and especially if it's temporary. Yeah, they actually like have a life and just to exist, right? So that's the like it's really important in US that we have a really good NPC cycle, because everything is tied to it, right? Like when you do a bounty mission, the bounty mission isn't on killing the ship, it's killing the NPC. The NPC's persistence is very important in longevity. They need to be stable, and they have to be stable across all the different instances of themselves, right? Like that's like very, very important. We have a powwow happening there. See what I mean? But about the dog, the barrel roll kind of gravity thing. Like, I've landed. It's all good. I wanted to get a couple banging into each other over here. But see how they won't register their own, like, NPCs? Like, they will, How's your Labor Day weekend been? Pretty good. I've been working on this. Had pizza earlier. Been really wanting to get this stuff working for the next, when Pagan goes live again, I guess, for next week or whatever. Yeah, so instead of getting them turning, like, we want them to take off, turn around, and maybe we should do that on final, like when they come in and land. Maybe we should turn them around then. You know what I mean? Like as a part of their landing process, instead of them spawning. At least they'll always spawn then, facing the direction that they need to for the escape. That might be better. Yeah, it's hard to say what's the best approach. What are they doing? These little guys. They're just arriving and have nothing to do. They're just chilling out. Oh yeah, because it's a location, so they're kind of waiting to land, but they can't land. It's not their type. But yeah, the work that is in the work that I want to do is not a part of the. Where's the other NPCs? We have like a missing set. We have more NPCs over here, and no NPCs on the other station. Random. Do they start off with the two sets of NPCs? I wonder if the other ones like walk over here. Oh yeah, no, we don't. We didn't get any NPCs over there at all. Wonder why. In NPC traversal, do you believe they work? Scarred, what would you think would be a fun thing to do in the game early? Yeah, because we have this station and that station over there works. So now my own ship to know. Yeah, like as a quicker, like a interim goal. Now we should have the ships moving back and forth. Each station should have its own NPCs. We have targets coming and going. Oh, it's so cool seeing them do that while I'm actually playing. Right, so they're all doing their thing. Yeah, these ones should get hungry and thirsty. Every one of these little things here are those little things, like little bars, little places for them to go when they get hungry, thirsty. We're just kind of waiting for them to get hungry or thirsty. I want to see how the... Oh, the flight path is perfect. Yeah, if they would be so kind to follow it. I don't know if they're actually like leaving the gravity. It's supposed to be following this path here. Maybe the gravity's too strong. Just the ones over here. I don't know. My goal in SC was to be a mercenary arm of a syndicate, go out, sabotage local economies, so the merchant arm of a syndicate would come in and buy cheap and sell high industrial sabotage. Oh, that's so cool. It's very in line. What is wrong with you? Why can't you move? Hello, NPCs? What you doing? We blow them up. I'm just gonna shoot them to death. Yeah, it's weird. We'll make them salvage. Yeah, it was so weird. I tried my own. Oh god, what did I just do? Okay. Yeah, so I want to make the NPCs slowly spawn in more ships. We want to have that happen naturally. So I'd like to do that in some game at some point. I know Eve has that, but it's too cliche. Too clicky of a game for me, which is kind of weird because I love Diablo 2 and Path of Exiles. I love espionage. I want to make sneaking past guards a reality. Maybe backpacks. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't trouble escaping. I wonder if it's a gravity too bad. They shouldn't be custom stations or anything. They're just a standard station gravity volume. 9.8 meters per second gravity, so it shouldn't have a big deal taking off. And this other one, which is yeah, pretty much the same. It has a nav point. Station Alpha, so that's right. 1.2. And Station 2. Didn't replace the default option in the station. And beds are good. Before SC took a dump, what's that? AI will control a 10 or 15 to 1 of the economy. Makes it hard to influence the economy. Yeah, I believe the ratio has to be pretty good, so things are not chaotically able to be crashed. But I don't know if it should be like, 10 to 15 to 1. I think that'd be pretty rough. I think like 6 to 7 to 1 is probably better. Like NPCs should be able to kind of, heal the economy to a certain degree, but if you're just running cargo and it's not doing anything, kind of ruins the point, because you're not actually changing anything. If your influence is always measurable. I mean, Elite is one of those examples where you're just the byproduct of the simulation, where it's just, unless you're truly moving a ridiculous community-sized load of cargo, prices don't really change that much. Yeah, it's so weird that they're landing over there, but they're not taking off. Even if I blow like everything up, it should affect it for at least a short time before the NPCs scramble to fix it. Exactly. Technically, your player's activity should be creating the NPC reaction that stabilizes itself. And if the player activity is then able to suppress, the NPC emotions behind it, then it can kind of stay semi-unstable, Why is the player not on this one? Okay, now these ones on this side have a lot more they can do. So the second they get hungry, we should start seeing 4 of them get over here. Right, unless it's just not finding. What game are you developing? It is a space trucking adventure called Unforgiven Space, where you're buying and selling cargo and bringing it from point A to point B. Multiplayer. You're looking at a debug view right now. Yeah, they're not really taking off in this particular scene. Yeah, I wonder if the gravity influence is too high. Let me actually see if I missed something in this station. Yeah, so let's for this station, let's do 20 NPCs. Okay, I don't. So the bar. Apparently, I messed it up. So we have the arcade, the food stands, the rooms, the bar, and hangers. We're not going to worry about. Landing pads are good. Yeah, I'm just working on the like AI locomotion, getting AI actually like going around, but getting food for themselves, getting hungry. This is their state machine. So the second like 4 of them get hungry, they'll register at the bar and they'll head there. But I didn't have the see, so now like 4 of them are heading over. And then once they get food, those dependencies are met. And they'll go on doing what they're doing. Alright, and it'll register to the next food. So they're grabbing something to drink, they're grabbing some food, and then they'll kind of continue on their way. Yeah, so you're just kind of getting it all working. I don't think I don't think they go to the arcade. Yeah, I don't, although their boredom is growing. This one. Yeah, he's like maxed out. It's like he doesn't have anything to do. He's hungry, he's thirsty, and none of his dependencies are being met. Because he's set to go to waypoint 2, waypoint 1. I hope it's better than Gold Hunter. What's Gold Hunter? Gotta head out. Good luck figuring it all out. Thanks for popping by, Scared Citizen. Oh, why is their state changing? If something is randomly resetting it. What's Gold Hunter? Is Gold Hunter a space game? This is kind of how the game plays out. We have a bunch of cargo we can buy and sell. It's a mining game, and the dev of it is rude, and the game is so broken, and the dev keeps adding more stuff and breaking it more. Oh god. Well, that's not good. Well, I don't plan to add too much stuff, just everything we need to, you know, get the game running. They have a virus link on their X account. Or the caps. I'd have caps too if it was a virus link. But you can do cargo missions. You can do like pick up and drop off. You can like, you know, do cargo missions, put them on your ship, right, buy cargo. Right now the NPCs are not doing anything because we're working on a pathfinding system for them. And I want them to wander by default, but I want to get everything kind of working first. So right now they're kind of just chill because they have nothing. There's nothing here for them to do. And I just kind of like gave the stations a bunch of extra hangars, so it kind of doesn't help. But the game is fully physicalized. All components can be removed and upgraded. You can fully upgrade the ship, right? So you can stick off different things. You're just pretty much buying and selling cargo. Some mining. Is it like a space mining game? Or just mining in general? Thanks for the follow. They gotta fix that ejection of gravity. Yep. No problem, man. Keep up the good work. Oh no, we're not stopping. There's a lot of things you'll see on the stream are very much in gray box, and there's a lot of bugs. Because it's very much what I'm developing. I'm actually working. So the intention is to kind of build out the mechanics and kind of get them like to a certain level, and then we kind of work on cleaning them up, give them polish after everything fundamentally works. You have to reach a bit of a concept stage of each of the features first. Like you have an idea in your head. You have a design that you're trying to kind of reach, and then from that you kind of implement it, get it working, and then like, you know, you iron it out. But everything here is very chaotic. Why is that target indicator? Oh, the ray cast that I put on the ship is causing it to scale down. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm gonna shoot it. Where's he going anyway? He's not landing anywhere or doing anything. He's just literally freaking out. Like the NPC is just not landing or doing anything. Other than just dogfighting. He's trying his best, okay? Yeah, just like my missiles. Missile cam. Great idea until you're watching the missile cam for 5 minutes. Yeah, oh, he's flying around the nav point. That's what he's doing. Because there's nowhere else for him to go. there's only one nav point here. And NPCs don't have a concept of wandering. Oh no, there's more than one. I guess it's the station arrival point. But he can't land because he doesn't have a route. It's fine. Oh, I gotta go use the washroom again. But that's Unforgiven Space. A space adventure. We're doing NPC things. I have a weird question for you. Ask away and I will answer it as soon as I get back from using the washroom. You get a lot of time to type. So I'm 22 right now. I have one beard here, so I'm trying to figure out how to grow a beard faster. How long does it take to grow a beard, and what's the right age? I don't know, man. Like I am, like I'm a little tiny bit scruffy on the sides right now, and I actually only grow hair, like strands, on the side of my face. But the goatee has always been thick. So even like all of this, like if I grow everything out, it just becomes like lines. Like it's terrible. So it's never, I've genetically never had a filled in beard. Like a beard is just not on the table for me. So I got the goatee, and the goatee I've had, you know, since 20s. It wasn't very thick either. So if I kind of grow things out, what hair I do have, you know, it's yeah, I can grow chops, but they refuse to connect to the goatee. Black Osprey says you do. Yeah, it's like, man, like I'm kind of glad that, you know, that things are kind of thinning, and I've kind of embraced it at this point. And now I just shave it every day, and you know, screw it, rip hair. Yeah, I really don't want the empty testing doing this though. We need to undo the chaos of what we've done today. UV, I don't want to be any warmer. No. What? Why are these NPCs not working? That's what I'm wondering. This is the default station. So like this default station should technically have waypoints. Oh, unless I made it local because I'm an idiot. We did make it local. We made it local so we could test the station code. And now that we've made it local, I bet you there's no waypoints. There is no waypoints. So we need to add our station waypoints. Yeah, okay. Let's I'm gonna save those out as a collection. So in our station, let's save the waypoints that I've currently created. All we're doing is one like every, you know, just coming around. So they just kind of cycle in a square. And we're just gonna save this. as our kind of like test waypoints. Yep, so let's put this in rear space. For stations. Stations. Let's do a waypoints folder. And let's call this station waypoints. And we'll take those and we'll bring them into our empty test scene. I kind of want to stream your game that you're making eventually. Oh, dude, that'd be awesome. You'd be more than welcome to. It's got to become a game first. Yeah, we need to like, can I like change the default rotation of the star for the time being? Yeah, let's just light all this up because we're gonna. The station waypoints, we'll stick that in the station. And we have our waypoints. No, we don't have our waypoints. Hello? One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. And that should be good, and we'll add it to our station manager. At points, waypoints. And let's make sure that they're actually working. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be warmer with hair, man. I'm trying to, I don't know. I want to make sure the NPCs are like doing something that's not randomly walking around. I'm tired of them just randomly walking around. I mean, they're still randomly walking around between the waypoints, but at least are predictably going around a circle of sorts. And as we kind of like curate, my thought process with this fixes is waypoints themselves are just nodes right now, and they're nodes in a sequence. But ideally, what I'll do is I'll make a tool that will convert the waypoints into a path 3D. So it'll be a real curving path through the station, or a collection of those real curving paths. And that way I can kind of sample the nearest point on that path and kind of make them kind of move around more smoothly. And they'll actually be sampling distance targets from that point on the curve, sampled outward. So it's like a little bit of random distribution. So as they're walking around, they're kind of keeping themselves spaced, but I don't want to add that complexity to it yet. Like I know where I want to go with it, especially for like AI that are kind of trying to find you and trying to like find cover and stuff like that. I want to kind of like create some predefined, you know, like logic for them to kind of do. Because once their state machine starts kicking in and they start, you know, like once they start going to find food and going to find hunger and going to their ship, and like just their generalized state machine is going to be navigating them through the station naturally, you know, so they won't really do nothing as a default behavior, but I just don't want them to wander as a default behavior. I want them to kind of walk around, kind of like go somewhere, do something. Right, this is definitely more of a getting them on the right path. Even having their walking speeds be slightly random would add more like visual variety, yeah. And their animation tree, their animation tree is my animation tree. They are a version of me, so their speed can be actually randomized. And I don't know if it has the same thing as Unity, but one of the features that Unity's animation or agent has is dynamic weights, which means like in Unity, if you have like a an NPC that's going to the same place, the one with the highest weight will push the other ones out of the way. So like certain like and that's great because when I did it in Unity, oh look, he's actually flying around. The ones with the highest state machine value, like I need to get food, like I'm actually dying. They will push other NPCs out of the way to get there to satisfy their own needs. Like over like, you know. But I'm okay with them walking around. I know it's not as interesting as wandering around, and maybe wandering around is stupid. Anyway, at least they're kind of doing something. They're following like some predefined trail. Because I don't want to break it on multiplayer either. I want to make sure like things work on multiplayer. I want to make sure that the work I'm doing right now, even with Universe Online, like I should. What is that sign? Let me change the music. Yeah, let's give this a go. You joined the Discord? Awesome. We set the Discord up to be unforgiven.space.com, so if anyone's interested in joining. Yeah, let's run multiple instances. Like today is not like extremely, we're not working on anything super cool today, but it's mostly to kind of just get, increase the behavior. I would like this week to get NPCs spawning their own ships. Like, I think that's super important. And to get NPCs spawning their own ships, so I'm hoping that when they kick in here, they'll start going to their own waypoints. No, could not find waypoints. We have 100 NPCs standing around in multiplayer doing nothing. Because they're not finding any waypoints. They're not doing anything. Now I could default even the waypoint system, like we can't find waypoints, so we're gonna wander. But I don't know if I care that much about them doing that. So let's just make sure that we actually have waypoints to find. Yeah, so there should be waypoints on the station itself, on all of the default stations. So this should hopefully get them all wandering around in multiplayer. They're not just doing nothing. So now all 100 NPCs should start doing their thing and wandering around. And they appear to be doing it now. So that's good. See if they all start cycling. This is a network test. You guys are wondering why I have 100 NPCs. We're not actually going to have 100 NPCs on a station. Probably going to be around 25. What, 16 to 32? Somewhere in between. Now add your 1 million asteroids. See, it's going to happen. I want to work on mining. Fix this. I want to do mining now, but we have to get cargo working. This sucks because I want a squirrel so bad. Yeah, why can't I see them? Oh, because we don't have the debug camera in multiplayer. Actually, we can fix that. We can fix that. Yeah, because I think we're actually just using the default camera and not the actual correct one. Let's add the debug camera. Multiplayer. Because it could be a good thing to have. Ooh, now we have pretty... I was going to say now we should have pretty graphics, but I don't... Look, I can actually check their synchronized state. Because these are actually synchronized over the network. Every one of these, not just their position, but their data. So I can actually see this person's getting hungry. Every single one of these NPCs all have data. I gotta say, man, this is running great. I gotta get the engine effects working too. We gotta start like killing off all the NPCs with ships. No, we don't want to do that. So what's our synchronization error here? What? The animation player of the selectable seat isn't synchronized? Oh, because we changed it. Right. Oh, that's why the seat's not working on the ship. Yeah, because I used to have in my synchronization properties the current animation on change, and this actually got moved into the stations. Yeah, these are actually not okay, I get what I was doing there. Can I play my game and watch your stream at the same time? Because oh, you can play your game and watch me stream because you have 4 streams. That's awesome. Yeah, we have current animation on the. So I must have had these made editable. And I was synchronizing the animation player. I could expose the animation player on the base class and pull the value that way. I want to make sure that actually works. Us breaking everything. Oh yeah, maybe get a star on it. Because we're not getting the starlight. Yes, I don't think we have. regular stone. Nope. Let me not full screen those. Hey, good seeing you, Mr. Squarepeg. It's now monolithic, unforgivenspace.com is also the Discord now. Yeah, let me see if that animation's actually working now. I don't think it is. Oh, yes it is. Okay. The animations are working. Good. I wish. Yeah, how are you doing, Squarepeg? It's good to see you. Oh, wait, does that free look actually work for looking around? Oh, cool. Yeah, I gotta get the buttons working on multiplayer too. All right, cool. I'm gonna say that our work on the NPCs is not screwing with the multiplayer, which is good. Oh. And just a reminder, guys, Unforgiven Space is funded by patreon.com, monolithic, aka you guys. If you guys are interested in joining the project, join our little wonderful team, or our wonderful little community of supporters, helping make the game possible every day. And we will keep delivering, slowly working towards that goal. Just need $5 a month. Get access to the early builds of the game. They are test builds. They are not the game. You know, they're random things that need to be focused on. Every little thing helps. Oh, Fixious, that's another good idea. We could do like unforgivenspace.com/Patreon as well, just to kind of redirect people to yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to add all of the yeah, no, not yet. We need to figure out how to make a cargo redirecting all the things. We need to get cargo actually spawning. Second. So in cargo testing, we go yeah, so cargo testing. You gonna come alive? No. Okay, so let's alright, so let's go to some gas. So we want to get this working. So when we're buying cargo, we need to get this voxel volume system actually like spawning in and like dynamically snapping things. Because like we can snap stuff within the volume, but we need it to spawn in the volume and like kind of like reorganize itself. I'll see if Crystal redirects our citizen.com to unforgivenspace.com, BRB. Yeah. Yeah, because I do need to gracefully be able to spawn in things. And not do what I'm doing right now, which is kind of jank. Right, because once we're able to either like, you know, like store the like either the voxel state of the item, you know, we want to be able to serialize and deserialize them. Hey, Mongolo. I think they're 3x3, 4x3, I think. Yeah, like this needs work this week. Because I want to make sure like we're not given a recommendation of like this. Like we should be able to play you know, this might not be physically possible, you know, in the cargo grid. So we want to make sure like that doesn't happen, you know. So a bit more voxel math, determining like whether you know, the value is set, like, you know, when we're actually like highlighting that as our possible option. I might use two different materials, so we'll use like a red and a green. Just keep cargo bay at 0G. Portal to the nether. Oh yeah. You just walk through it and Star Citizen's completed, and it's like a fully working game. You know what I mean? You just like, if you create a cargo portal and you close your eyes, you know what I mean? You just kind of like walk through it and like you're just in Star Citizen and it's completed. You're like, you know, you just enter it and it's like, you know, teleport. I don't know. You know, and you're like, hello? Wherever. Anyway, guys, almost 10. I'm gonna get ready and end it here and go raid someone. I'm gonna write some more of these debug UI things tomorrow for the ships. And I think tomorrow's stream after work is going to be about refactoring the cargo volumes themselves. I think cargo volumes need more work. I would like to be able to put like buy cargo, put it in the ship, despawn the ship, have it be saved to both the API and the client, and then we spawn the ship back in and the cargo's there. So that's what I'd like to have. But we want to make sure like when we're spawning in the cargo, it spawns in locked into its position. Whether we're saving the real coordinate, you know, or we're saving the voxel volume. Ideally, I would like to just give it a list of stuff that's in the inventory and it just kind of shuffles itself. You know, it figures its own shit out instead of you know, spawning it in from its real global position or whatnot, or relative position to the cargo grid. What if I got an option to get rescued? Oh yeah, I mean, I never did fix the camera clipping distance minimum on the standard camera. Station to station portals. I might make some for testing, but not for like, you know what I mean? Just have like a little I was thinking putting debug, what are they called in Star Trek? The thingamabobs. My brain can't Star Trek right now. Teleporter beam, I don't know, like the transponder beam, I don't know. The thing that you walk in Spaceballs, you know? Is it just transporters? Yeah. Well, just like what I might do is just have a transporter which represents the other station, and it just links transporters together via an area 3D with a like a collision like a capsule shape. So you just like enter it and like, you know, kind of like do the whole Star Trek thing and bring you over there. Which should be great for testing, for like being able to warp around like while we're like in debug. And yeah, that's a good idea. Pixis, you're always full of ideas. That makes sense. But anyway, I'm going to end it there and get ready. Tomorrow we're back to work. Like officially, the kids are back to work tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be very tiring. Yep. But anyway, we'll get there. Yeah, keep cargo bay at 0G, problem solved. Just have like unstable physics bouncing around, like just it'll be perfect.